Hey everybody. It's been a while. It's been a quick minute, few months since I last post. Um, but a lot has happened. I moved. I've been at my new place probably maybe this is like the third week. I think it's like the third week. I haven't wait. Yeah. I haven't been here not even a whole month. But I started moving my stuff in um, last month because I had to. That's a different story. But I had both places last month, but I finally moved in the 25th, I think. Um, but anyway, I had to get out of there. It was mold infested and it was killing us. And thankfully, I made an appointment to a doctor. Um, we moved on the 25th. That was a Saturday. The Monday after, I made appointments for me and my son. I took off work Monday and Tuesday, and I made appointments for me and him. His was Monday, mine was Tuesday, but I moved mine to Monday, thankfully, because for our blood work, we got our blood work done on Tuesday. But yeah. So with the blood work, when I had my doctor's appointment, my my blood pressure was high as hell. It was like high as hell. The doctor told me that I could have had a stroke. Now, we lost my mama to multiple strokes. Um, well, that's how she ended up in the state that she was in, paralyzed and bedridden because of multiple strokes. And so when he told me that, I just started crying because it's like just lost to my mama almost a year. It'll be a year on the 1st of May next month. It'll be a year since we lost my mama. And for me to go, for that to happen, you know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't have moved, if I didn't move, I wouldn't have made a doctor's appointment. I wouldn't have. And I was wondering why I was always so tired. like, but like, I'm a Virgo, so I gotta get up and I gotta do something. But I was so tired. Like, I was drained. And I knew it was from overworking over the years, but it was also because my hemoglobin levels was extra low, like 7 point something. um like for an adult female it should be at least 12 to 18 or something like that, and mine was 7 point something. Now I've been anemic, and they reminded me of it when I was pregnant with my son. Is like through pregnancy it could get worse or whatever, and they reminded me of it with my son. But you know, it was it was life is crazy, and my mentality was to just get through everything because that's just the way it's been. Survival mode, just get through it, just get through it. But when that doctor told me that shit made me like, okay. But I had already said that when I moved I was going that when we moved I was gonna detox and cleanse. So that was already my goal. But Source said, okay, you said this before, and you don't you know you'll do it for a little bit, like people do with their New Year's resolution. People do with their New Year's resolution. You'll set your goals and then you don't follow through. Like you fall off after like a month or so or whatever. So Source wanted to make sure that I stay consistent, and I am definitely gonna stay consistent. Like the doctor, my blood pressure was high, and they gave me a pill to bring it down. And when they checked it like after 30 minutes, I think, and they checked it, and it was higher And then she checked my other arm and it went down a little bit, but it was still higher than it was before I took the damn pill. So he was like, yeah, I'm gonna send you with the prescription or whatever. So, when you get hit with something like that, you're not thinking completely clearly. I didn't even think about how after the pill my blood pressure shot up instead of, but I was also thinking, I was nervous because of everything that was going on. But um anyway, they gave me a sheet, told me to check my blood pressure. Check my blood pressure. An hour after I take the pill, it was lisinopril. An hour after I take the lisinopril, and before bed, me and being extra overdoing it, I checked my blood pressure multiple times a day because I just wanted to see. I wanted to gauge what it is, like how it is when I eat, how it is when I don't eat, how is it before I take. I definitely took my blood pressure before I took the pill. Then I took my blood pressure after because I wanted to know how it was, if it was actually lowering my blood pressure. Because and I'm glad that I did because it went up every time. It increased every time I took the damn pill. I took that pill for a week. Um, I stopped after Sunday. My doctor's appointment was Monday. I was taking it every day. I stopped taking it after Sunday, and the rest of the week, I was just detoxing. I was doing like I call it my artery plaque busting shot. I got my little shot glass from Jamaica when we took a cruise. I got my little shot glass from Jamaica and I put lemon juice in it, cayenne pepper, um, a tablespoon of olive oil, and honey. And I take that. I take 2 shots a day, and then I was just researching that when I got my labs back, I saw that my cholesterol was high too. But before I even saw that, I already knew if I had high blood pressure, cholesterol was probably high too. So I ordered some garlic pills. So I've been taking, well, 4 garlic pills a day. 2 in the morning when I take my shot, 2 at night before I go to sleep. I take my second shot, and I was taking a shot of beet juice with milk thistle. I gotta start taking that again, but I'm low on the beet juice. I gotta go get some beet juice. But we had a long day today. I'm tired. My iron just came, just got delivered yesterday, so we started taking that last night. Like, and I know if my levels are low, my son's is low too. So he's doing the same thing that I'm doing, just like smaller doses, and and he would tell me, like, he would tell me, mommy, my legs hurt or this, my head hurt or this or that, and it's side effects of the fucking mold. And with our hemoglobin being so low, we could have died because the hemoglobin carries the oxygen in your blood. That's what it does. It needs iron, and we weren't getting enough iron. Our body wasn't absorbing the iron. Well, my body wasn't, and obviously my sons couldn't, not enough. So, but he is a child. They tend to be more plant based than adults. We have to grow out of habits and stuff, so it's kind of hard for us to just go completely raw and stuff like that. So he will eat more raw foods than I will. I'll eat my vegetables and fruits, but I tend to cook. He likes cooked food, but he likes room temperature food and he likes raw foods. He likes cooked food though, but sometimes he doesn't like it like hot, fresh off the stove hot. But yep, so we started taking the iron yesterday. I give him a shot. I think like 5 milliliters. I think I'm gonna bring it down to 2.5. I mixed it with orange juice and then I put some acerola cherry powder, vitamin C powder. I put a sprinkle of that in his, and because the vitamin C help your body to absorb the iron. The iron is, I bought liquid iron, the liquid form, because better to, it's more absorbent. It's easier for the body to absorb it. So I mix it with vitamin C because that helps it too. Um, and so we started taking the iron yesterday. The doctor told me that I would need a transfusion or iron injections, and he was like, I would recommend the injections. And I was thinking in my head, that's what I would do anyway, because I don't want nobody else's blood in me unless I absolutely positively have to have it. And he was making it seem as though I needed it like ASAP, because he said if I was to get in an accident and bleed out, I would die because my brain wouldn't get enough oxygen, or if I had a really really heavy menstrual period, um, then I could die because my brain wouldn't get enough oxygen. So, and my period's supposed to be coming down soon. But I got my iron, and I've been taking a bunch of stuff to build up my hemoglobin, so I'm good. And it's been lighter lately anyway. But that's probably why. Who knows? But we doing good. We doing better. I got some uh the vitamin K, MK7 for our bone health and heart health. I'm trying to get us together because, like, when we came back today from the it was a plant spring plant festival at the botanical gardens today. Me and my son went to it, and then we went to a park afterwards, like a playground for him to play. And I was tired, like, and I've been tired and drained for a few years now. But I pushed through it because that's what I do. That's what I'm used to doing, survival mode. But I was like, yeah, we need to go home. I'm tired. And he looked like he was tired and sweating, but he wanted to stay and play. But we came back home, and I laid down to rest. I was like, I don't even want to watch TV. I don't want to watch YouTube videos. Excuse me. I just want to lay down and rest. So I did. Then I went to thinking about my mama. I've been thinking about her a lot lately, probably because it's coming close to a year. And I went to thinking about how how much I miss her and how grateful I am to have had her in my life. And then I thought about how I had my grandma Pie, my mom's mom, my maternal grandma. I had her in my life until after Katrina. She passed after Hurricane Katrina, but she was there. She was present in my life, as a young child. That's necessary for children to have grandparents and great grandparents, and have other people to help to guide and rear them, because a parent, especially if it's a single parent, we don't have all of the fucking answers. We don't have all of the information. So we need those other people. We need that village to help us to raise our children. And I didn't have that, and he don't have a grandma or a great grandma. He don't. I at least had a grandma. He don't have his grandma. He don't have his great grandma. He don't. And his paternal side didn't. So it's just like that's complicated. His his dad's biological dad, I'm still Facebook friends with his wife, but they moved, I moved. It's not their job to keep in touch with my child, because they daddy put them through hell too, just like he did me. Well, my son's dad put them through some shit just like he did me. So they probably, you know what I'm saying? I don't blame them. I don't feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but like I'm still his uncle. We just saw his uncles, his aunt. We saw her at the last event we went to, the botanical garden. She has a snow cone truck. We had some snow cones from her truck, and we got to see her. But oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. But he doesn't really have a real true relationship with his paternal family. Like I still connected to a couple of them, and it's cordial. Like I don't have a problem with them. I don't think they have a problem with me, but we're not close. Um, and it's not their fault, and it's partly because I don't deal with um my son's dad because of all the drama that comes with that. And I'm not raising my child in a toxic ass environment. I'm over here detoxing and cleansing and trying to purge all the childhood trauma and bad habits and tendencies and change my lifestyle, get us on the right track so that he can have me in the future, so that his kids, and hopefully I can be around for my great grandkids. Shit, I want to be able to play with them, run after them, and I want to be able to feed them healthy, nutrient dense meals and provide, you know, generational wealth and a legacy for my child and my children's children. So I have to get myself together. And now this is going to be basically for accountability because I don't really think too many people, nobody's really watching this as of now. I had a few views on a few videos. I think I had one like on one video. Um, and that's fine because it's not, I didn't start it for that but I started it like what I said, it's accountability. And when I first started, it was just to express, get some stuff off my chest. I was going through a lot right after mom died, and I just needed to release because I wasn't talking to. I blocked everybody else out. I was in hermit mode. I was only talking to like a select few people, like less than a handful of people, and just trying to keep it going, trying to survive, dealing with mold, dealing with my child getting sick, dealing with trying to figure out what are the next steps in my life because I was my mom's. I was power of attorney of my mom. I was basically her caregiver. She was in a skilled nursing facility when no, she was at the hospital or was she in nursing? It was weird because she was supposed to come home. We had to filled out all the paperwork. We had filled out all of the paperwork. She was supposed to come home. I quit my job so that I can be her full time caregiver at home. She was gonna be in what was my son's room. I had turned that into her room. My son was gonna room with me, and I was gonna try to nurse her back to health because when people get paralyzed and they're like in a vegetative state, they feed them glucerna and shit like that is not that's gonna keep them in a fucking vegetative state. They need real vegetables and real fruit, things that will activate their cells so that they can become live again. You gotta feed live foods to people for them to be alive. If you are feeding them dead food, they will be dead. That's why most people who eat a whole lot of meat and a whole lot of processed food, that's why you're dying because you keep putting dead shit in you. That's why I was dying because I was putting dead shit in me. It was like hit and miss. It was extremes with me. I would either side of the spectrum. I'm hot or I'm cold. I'm on or I'm off. I'm doing it or I'm not doing it. It was just on and off like a light switch. So I'm healthy one day, I'm not the next day. And that's why my son came into my life for so many reasons. And he was damn sure he was manifested because his daddy was damn sure trying to get me pregnant. He told me multiple times. And that was after we thought my mama was gonna die. So I really needed a reason to be here. And when I say that, I never tried to kill myself or nothing like that. It's just if my mama wasn't here, I really didn't. What am I doing here? Like I never thought of a life without her here. So when she did die, I had to take some time to figure out what I'm gonna do in my life because she was a part of everything, every plan that I had. She was there. Even when my last relationship, when I was with him, the goal was always for her to come stay with us. But once and he was cool. He was like, "Yeah, your mom can come stay here and we can take care of her and this, that, and that." But once I saw that that wasn't going, that wouldn't be forever like I had wanted it to be, I decided not to. Okay, give me 1 minute. Go get you a peanut butter jelly sandwich. No, I want that. Then what do you want? I want chips. Then you're not hungry. You want a snack. This child. Um, but what was I saying? You distracted me. I was talking about my mama. I can't remember. But anyway, it'll come back to me. Um this is getting long, so I need to get off here. But this will be for accountability. So I'm gonna come back on here and I'm gonna keep myself accountable. Like today I had my artery busting shot. I had my 2 garlic pills. I had my iron with my acerola vitamin C, acerola cherry vitamin C, and I had my chlorophyll water with my vitamin C powder as well. And when we went to the botanical gardens, I had a jerk chicken. It was some plant based chicken meat. And I don't typically eat those either because I'm like, but I do eat black bean burgers. I love black bean burgers. And I'm not vegan. I'm transitioning. I'm growing. I'm figuring out. But I grew up on seafood, so I don't think that I'll stop eating seafood. And plus, because of my anemia, I'm gonna have to hold off on. I gotta get myself right. I gotta refill my reserves and get myself right before I try to just. Cause that's probably what got me here, going to the extreme, and not making sure that I had everything that I needed when I decided to go to the extreme. So now I'm just, it's balanced, and that's why my son. That's what I was talking about. Why my son came into my life. He came into my life. He's a Libra. He came into my life to show me balance. My rising sign is Libra, and I learned a lot with him. I learned a lot from him, and he came from 2 Virgos. That's what I was talking about. Cause his dad is a Virgo too, and child. I'm not gonna let to say. It was lessons. It was lessons. It was. That was like the lowest part of my life when I was with him. I had never been homeless so much in my fucking life since I moved to Florida. I have never been homeless so much in my, even after Hurricane Katrina, I was not as homeless as I have been since I was in Florida. And it's not Florida, it's the energies that I was interacting with. People who didn't have stability, people who were impulsive, people who, and I'm empathic, so I can take on other people's energy, and I tend to do that. I used to do that because I wanted to be helpful. I needed to be useful. I needed something to do, and I wanted to help people, but I needed to help myself first. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm helping myself first, and in turn, I'll be able to help others. So I'm taking care of me right now. I'm focusing on me. Some people don't like it. That's too damn bad. Because when I was trying to help, you act like I was a problem. Act like I ain't know what I was talking about. Act like I think I'm too much. I think I know everything. But when I stop, everybody wanna know what's going on. Why? Well, it is what it is. Right now, I just need to focus on me. I need to take care of me so that I can be here for my child, for my great grandkids, and build this generational wealth and leave this legacy and be healthy and live out my purpose. I now for sure know my purpose. And everything that I have done, everything that I've been learning, everything that I have planted seeds in is a part of my purpose. And when I tell you, when it come together, like when it fully comes together, it's gonna be amazing. And everything and everybody tied to me will flourish because that's the way I want it. That's the seeds that I planted. I didn't plant seeds to just be the only one. I didn't plant seeds to just outshine. I don't give a fuck about outshining nobody. I do that shit without even trying. I have been at my lowest and people be like, she thinks she too much, she this, she that. I look I look and feel a mess and you still trying to make me feel worse. So it's just like that's why I'm not downplaying myself no more. I'm not trying to dim my light for nobody else. If it's too much for you, you need to get the hell on. Because I have no problem separating. I prefer to be alone because people's energies can be too much for me a lot of the time. Um, and then like people like to play games and lie and go around in circles, and I don't have time for that. That's something a lot of earth signs we have trouble with patience, and I don't have time to be playing around with you. Like, tell me what it is and we can figure it out. If you want to make me jump through hoops and you want to try to play mind games and shit, you stay your ass over there. You stay over there. Don't come don't come over here with that because I'm gonna show you I can do these things. I grew up around a lot of masculine energy, fire and air signs, and women. Women can do it better. We just got that at the extra chromosomes. We. So I grew up around this energy. I can do it better than you. I've seen it. I just don't want to. I don't want. That's just. It don't sit right with me. So I rather stay to myself, mind my business, do my thing. Um, but I'm gonna just leave this right here because it's long already, and I will be checking in maybe like once. So I'm not even gonna tell y'all that. I'm not even gonna put that out there. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna be checking in and out because. But I'm gonna start posting and sharing more because on my social media I share a lot of inspirational stuff because Source gives it to me and I am a messenger, so I have to share it, but I don't share a whole lot on here, so I'm going to share um a lot more on YouTube. uh all right, y'all have a good one. Thank you for listening to me. Hopefully something helped you. If I don't know. But I will be coming back to hold myself accountable and to just share progress and just to keep because I journal, but this is just to keep a log of everything in my progress and my journey. So I need to wash my hair. um all right, peace family, I love y'all. Have a good day. Be amazing. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Make sure you get the nutrients that you need. Get checked out and know that you don't have to do anything that they tell you have to do. You can just go get your labs done and then Google everything, figure out what it is, and then figure out how to help yourself through plant medicine. All right, love y'all. Have a great day.